So see, when I play like this and I hit like this, it does make me actually think I could potentially make top 50. Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back with another video today, man. We're gonna be using the most hated player at every position. Catcher, I don't really know how many hated catchers there really are, so we're just gonna use Piazza because I haven't used this card. Also, all these guys either came off a Bleacher Report list, it was a poll or something like that, and so some of these guys were voted on, and more of the current players were voted on. But Machado, Altuve, Carlos Correa, Josh Donaldson, Kevin Youkilis, Ricky Henderson, Bryce Harper. Another guy that was actually on here for Bleacher Report was Jason Giambi, and then our pitcher's Pedro Martinez. Now, a few things to talk about. First off, let's talk about some baseball news. Andrew McCutchen going back to the Pirates. Love that for him. That's awesome. Padres signed Soto to a one-year deal, $23 million, to avoid arbitration. A lot of guys today signed to avoid arbitration, and this game is on Legend against Corbin Burns. All right, let's see what we can do here. Now, today's going to be a little bit of a rant video. I got to rant about two things. First off, the DICE Awards, which is for video games, came out, and the list of nominees for sports video games are FIFA 23 is up there. That's actually a really good swing by us. That is potentially a triple. I mean, he's got 99 speed. It's not. Okay. Mario Strikers Battle League, NBA 2K23, Ollie World, and MLB The Show 22. Now that I know the nominees, it makes a little more sense why MLB The Show, I guess, is nominated. But for MLB The Show to be nominated and possibly have a chance to win Sports Game of the Year is absolutely ridiculous. It is ludicrous. It should not be. People are not playing this game anymore. There is a significant drop-off, and there's been a drop-off for months. Sports games are in a really tough situation. That's tough. That's tough. I don't know how you can have a sports game that wins when they stop content after 6 months. I think it was 6 months. If it's a little bit more, you get the point anyways. So, and it's also kind of understanding of why SDS, like, why do they have to change? They still sell the game well. They still make money off of the game. They get nominated for these awards, even if everybody who plays MLB The Show is like, oh my gosh, that game sucks. Someone who didn't know about MLB The Show or the gaming community or anything like that with MLB The Show, any sort of news, let's just say they're even a baseball fan, but they don't really play video games, and then they hear, oh, the last baseball game was nominated for Sports Game of the Year, they're gonna think, oh, the game's good. Oh, people really like it. And it's like, no, that is not the case. That is not the case at all. I would assume with the money they make still, they're probably, I mean, I assume they'd have to be happy with how this year's game went. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking crazy and I have no idea what I'm talking about, which is fair. But this is going to kind of go into our second rant. I've now seen this on Twitter and I've seen it on TikTok, and people go, if you say games are dead and games suck right now, then we all know what type of games you play. And then people mention basically it's either sports games or COD. And that's what it is. Like, because these people are trying to say gaming's at an all-time high, especially with single player games. And I would agree. But I think multiplayer games have taken a dip. And just because sports games aren't good, I feel like you can't get mad at people. I feel like, yeah, you can't get mad at people for saying gaming is dead when COD and sports games are not good or not what they used to be. Now, do I really think gaming is dead? Not for me. I don't think so. Like, granted, yes, these sports games are frustrating. I play Warzone. It is very frustrating. Sometimes you're getting products that aren't finished and whatnot. But I also think, you know, nostalgia plays a giant factor into what we think about games. Like, if they came out with Modern Warfare 2 now, like the old Modern Warfare 2, people would have so many issues with it. There's no competitive mode, and it's just pubs. If you didn't play Modern Warfare 2, you're not going to know really what I'm talking about. But imagine One Man Army Pro, where you could just shoot new tubes and then regenerate and then just keep shooting them. More grenade launchers all the time. You could just do that. Great, I love that game. But if it came out today, I swear people would still complain about it. And it wouldn't be perceived as well as it was perceived earlier. So I do see their point. I do see their point where when you're trying to bring down the whole gaming community as trash. And they're like, no, we've actually gotten some single player games that are fantastic and the best of the best. And they're having a great time. So I completely understand that. But it also doesn't take away from the fact that sports games, and I'm throwing specifically Call of Duty because they mention Call of Duty all the time in comments, that in some people's minds, those have taken a drop off. Like, they're like, well, people play Warzone, but if they just played Apex, it would be better. Those people could go play Apex and just not have fun with it. Like, that's just a possibility. Why is the answer of if someone, I guess I just don't get, why is the answer if someone's complaining about Call of Duty, you're like, well, if you just played Apex, you would actually have a fun time and it'd be better. Or those people could just want Call of Duty to be good or whatever they want, right? And it just got me thinking, because also I saw, since MLB The Show was nominated for potentially Sports Game of the Year, and it just goes hand in hand. And I'm going to talk about something a little bit different. It's going to be guys that are already in the game that I want to see get fantastic cards next year. And I've got a list of them. And yes, some of them are going to be current players, and some of them are going to be legends as well. Next year, I want to see Ronald Acuna get a 99. I do not care if he's not playing well during the season. It does not matter. I want Ronald Acuna to get a 99. In fact, Ronald Acuna this year does not have a 99 card is very, very upsetting. He's one of the young superstars in the game. He has cards that people like. When he gets 99s, people play him. And I don't care if there's any, give him a flashback card. You made flashback 99s for Jorge Polanco and all this. We couldn't have gotten a flashback finest, Ronald Acuna Jr., whatever 99 Ronald Acuna Jr. we got last year, the All-Star card. Number 2 card that I want to see in MLB The Show. If Ohtani can still not play pitcher and in the field in one card, give me a 99 right fielder card. Shohei Ohtani. We got it last year. Don't know why we didn't get it this year. It's even crazier because he's on the cover. You think you'd get a 99 card of it. Those are the 2 guys I want to see. I want to see get 99 overall cards. All right, let's try and get this this last out right here, and then I'll go into the 3rd card. It is a legend. That's a dot. Let's go. Talked about him in yesterday's video, and it's because I just don't hit well with his card this year. It's Chipper Jones. I want to see Chipper Jones with a better card. Here's his stats. 125, 109 contact, 125 contact against lefties. Power against lefties, 111. Power against righties, 102. Could we see like a 125, 120, 115, 110 kind of card? Okay. And then fielding, he had 75 fielding. Could we bump that up to like 80, 85 fielding? 67 speed. Could we bump that up to like 75, 80 speed? I get it. Maybe that's a little bit too high, but I would like to see just an absolute cracked Chipper Jones card next year. The 4th card, we're going to go back to a current player, and it's because I love his cards. When his card came out earlier this year, I loved it. It was a 96 overall, if I'm not mistaken. It's George Springer. Now, I know he gets his 99 card, but that 99 card that you give us, that's the flashback, that card is terrible. That's the 4th guy I really want to see, and it's because I swing so well with George Springer card. Dude, George Springer has such a beautiful swing. I absolutely love it. And I'm talking as good of a card as like Andrew McCutchen had this year. Maybe that's a little too good, but still, I want to see a card of George Springer that is absolutely fantastic. And then for my 5th, we're going to give 2 options because we've already kind of talked about it, but it's going to be Carlos Delgado and Ryan Howard. They both need better cards, man. They both need better cards. Don't care. You could even throw in David Ortiz in there. I think David Ortiz, if I'm not mistaken, I think you could have thrown in those guys. Like, just give me like where they're just literally cracked, just insane. And you know what? I'm gonna oh, let's go. Josh Donaldson sent that one to the moon. That's got to be a home run for sure. Let's go, baby. We'll take that. Looking at Ryan Howard. Okay, Ryan Howard does have a really good card. 125 contact versus righties, 125 power on both sides, but 101 contact against lefties. Like, could we just bump that up a little bit? Like, make that 110, 115, and now we're talking about an absolute God squad card. David Ortiz is 99. Actually, he had 110 contact versus righties, 102 contact versus lefties, 100 power against lefties, 125 against righties. We deserve to see basically an all 125 David Ortiz as well. His 99 card this year was a free version. You could just get him through a program, which was very, very nice. But still, and I love his card, but still, I would like to see, you know, an absolute monster of a 125 card from David Ortiz. Okay. Good swing. That's tough. 2 outs though, so I'm not too upset about it actually. You know what card? Oh no. And he just hit a 2-run shot. Okay, yep, and we lost. All right, nice. What card I really want to see come back in MLB The Show? Roger Hornsby. Do you guys remember Roger Hornsby? Dude, Roger Hornsby was my second baseman for the longest time. And I think that's another home run from Josh Donaldson because didn't he already hit another one? Yeah, which is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, this is also crazy. We didn't get a single gameplay patch this year, which is kind of wild. Usually what's happened in years past, if I'm not mistaken, you actually end up getting a lot of like hitting updates and stuff, and we didn't receive a single one this year. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. And is that a home run, or are we going to end this game off very tough? That is a home run. Okay, we have a chance, boys. We have a very good chance right now. I thought we were going to lose for sure, and now we're in a tie ball game. All we have to do is not give up any runs here. Okay, got a strikeout. Good job, Devin. All right, we're going to throw an inside sinker. I just got to make sure it's inside enough that he doesn't crush it. There we go. Perfect. Oh, no. Okay, right to Correa. That's good. That's good. And Machado just hit a perfect home run, baby. 2-run blast. Okay, we might actually win this game. We are hitting so well today. So see, when I play like this and I hit like this, it does make me actually think I could potentially make top 50. I know some of these pitches are easy pitches, kind of down the middle, but we're still crushing it. I would rather give up a 2-run home run right now than walk him. I don't care. Because then at least I feel like he's earned it, and that's not good either. That's not good either. That's not good either. He's stealing. Is that a double play? It is! He can hit a home run. I don't care. I don't think he's going to. Altuve just cheated him. Let's go, baby. As you can see, that is on Legend, boys. We actually played really, really well. And hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.